Good morning everybody, welcome to Mortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok M Classic. And this time we're going to be talking about the part 2 of the beginner's guide. There's just so much that I would want to share to all of you guys. That's why I'm very detailed at my guides. So I'm sorry if these guides are quite long, but I do hope that everyone is learning a lot of things on this guide. And thank you to my community for instilling all of this knowledge on the brief period that we had on the CBT, and also making me remember all of the things that I used to know way back when I was still playing Ragnarok Eternal Love. So let's start with the gears. Of course, this is where we left back last time, the gears. Of course, as a beginner, this is a really good game because it offers you a more powerful gear than the usual gear from scratch, craft and build way back in Eternal Love. They have now introduced the Rift gears. So the Rift gears doesn't require any set. Okay, usually when we build sets here or build gears or characters in this game, we used to have crafted gears that needs to be upgraded in order for you to make your set work. So using Rift gears, you don't need that, okay? Even the weapons on the Rift gears are very powerful that you don't need sets to make it work. And also, in this game, we have a safe refine, and you can use any of those gears to refine your primary gear. So any part, for example, you're refining your weapon, you can use other Rift gears to refine the weapon, and that's really awesome. Okay, at the very beginning, those are the ones that you would be wanting to use apart from your Saint set. So your Saint set is purchasable on Frontera. It is on the lower mid part, the event NPC, and it requires a couple of millions of zennies. So at the very beginning, of course, the game will be giving you a couple of millions of zennies as you progress through your quests and through your topic book here or adventure topic items there. So where do you focus that first? Of course, through your event items here, which is your Saint set. Okay, why? Your Saint set is very much useful because your main goal here is to level up as fast as you can. So which of this? First, I would suggest for you to purchase first the gears that would have the job experience bonuses, namely the armor, the shield, okay, the shield and the cape. So those three give you additional bonuses, and that's already 30%. Okay, once you have already reached that, you can also purchase weapon. It's not advisable, but it's still good because it also increases base experience. So base experience is still important for you to get advances on your stats and also difficulties on your instances. So it's still okay, but I would suggest for you to purchase first job experience bonus Saint sets. Okay, the Saint set are used for your grinding. Going back to the instances here, mind you, there are different types of Rift gears. It's really good for you to advance to the latter parts here before you start upgrading or refining your items. For example, on level 80 set of Rifts, for the warrior here, you have a chance now to get a refined Rift gear. So that saves you a ton of zenny. If you have a couple of zenny, refine it only to +6 and then wait for your fixed party or your friends to get to level 90 because those gears already have +6 on them or +4. So next would be your crafted gears. When you already have the enough gears to upgrade your current items, that's the time that you start your set. Okay, and I would definitely suggest and recommend for you to start on your weapon and the set that is included on your weapon. The set effects are here. For example, if you are a professor or a sage or a professor, I would be suggesting for you to focus first on your weapon and look at the set effects here. Which one would be the most important here? For example, you deem that the most important here is your bolts damage, then go for telekinetic orb the next. And then after that, the pocket watch. Now, let's now dig in deeper on your gear's progression. Of course, you can enhance it. Enhancement is bound to the slot, not to the gear, okay, not to the weapon. For example, this one is 97. If you take out the weapon there, if you'll be putting a different weapon there, for example, we're gonna put this weapon, you would see that it would carry the same enhancement as you have on the previous weapon that you have equipped. Next is refine. On the other hand, the refinement is bound on the weapon. It is placed here, and you have a safe refine here. That's a good thing about this game. You can safely refine your weapon up to plus 15, but mind you, you need a lot, tons and tons of copies of your original weapon so that you can refine it easily. Safe refinement also costs a ton of zenny. As you have seen, refining from plus 10 to plus 11 would already cost you 5 million zenny. So you have to, save a lot if you know that your luck is really bad on refinement. Okay, in a way, it's really good because there's a way for unlucky people like me to make my weapon to plus 15. In order for you also to repair your gear that is destroyed, you need the same item so that you could repair your item. Okay, so the third tab here is for upgrade. Since my Sage's Diary here is already max upgraded, you cannot see anymore here. So next is the card. So the cards here, and changing of cards does not cost anything. You can easily switch through your cards here. Cards make your character more powerful, so take note of which card your character is using. And also, in slotting the cards, you would also need a couple of items in order for you to slot your gear. For example, if I would like to put a slot on my silk robe, all you need to do is click on this hammer here to get to the socketing page. You need a total of 10 of those gears, okay? There's a new item, Fire Element Ring.
Yeah, boy.
But it's 9,980. I only have 4,667. I still need around 5,000. If I'm gonna top that up, I'm also gonna get all of this. Oh, so many items. So I just need to recharge 6,580. What? This is 6,250 pesos? Even without the tax. That's too expensive. What am I gonna do?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Don't worry guys, I have found a solution. Lapakgaming is now my favorite top-up place. It is a top-up website that offers affordable and guaranteed safe transactions. A wide variety of games are available here, from Ragnarok Eternal Love, Ragnarok X Next Generation, Ragnarok Origin, ROOLNA, Throne and Liberty, the Ragnarok. For the same price you are willing to pay for your diamonds in-game, you can get up to 60. Yes, you heard me right, 60% more diamonds. For the 6,580 diamonds, we get more than 9,000 diamonds in Lapakgaming. Isn't that a lot of savings? Yes! And they are now providing a faster turnaround time on your top-ups. So safer, faster, and more convenient. So you will only use your UID so that you can top up. The same amount of zenny, which is the 64.8 million zenny that has the same additional gift of 7.2 million, it's not 5,000. It is 4,422.37. Wow, that's more than 600 pesos discounted on your top up. 700 pesos discounted on the supposedly 5,000 pesos that I am gonna pay. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the video description below and top up now with me in Lapakgaming! Next, enchantment. Enchantment here is now upgraded, okay? So you get Mora coins from different parts of the game, and you can now easily use a Mora gold coin 1 more gold coin for each enchant, 4 more coins for each enchants, so that you could have a higher set or a higher probability, a sure probability of getting a high roll on your sets. But it's still, it's still random. So if you can also click the times 10 enchant here. Okay, the next part here is memory. A guide will be uploaded solely for the memory, and this will be available for level 90 and above. Okay, so let's now talk about guild. Okay, having an active guild is very important, and you have to be active also on the guild so that you could gain a ton of progression items for your character. For starters, in the guild, there is your additional 30 minutes gameplay time, of course. So it is this one, all right? You can put in a CD here so that you could play it and let everyone on this area get additional up to 30 minutes of gameplay time additionally every day. The second place in the guild hall is your donation. Guild donation is very important for your Aesir Monument. Aesir Monument is where you get upgrades on your current skills, are highly dependent on the Aesir Monument. So don't sleep on this. It is very important. Next is your Guild Blessing. Guild Blessing is located at this part. So this is where you pray and submit your blessings, okay? So blessings here give you additional attack stats, def stats, and elemental stats, both on the offensive and defensive side. It also has a prayer wherein you could offer your contributions to increase stats also, depending on your job classes. Now, apart from that, having a guild is very important in achieving progress. So if you're gonna be looking at our calendar, we have here the guild battle and the final guild battle. So the guild battle, which is what we have called War of Imperium, the final guild battle is what we call the War of Crystals. So both are very important and very much fun for you, okay? Particularly if you have an active guild. That is where you can get a couple of honor proofs, contributions, and even brave holy emblems and war gold coin. Okay, let's now talk about the mercenary cats. Mercenary cats are very important. Sometimes when you are just starting, the damage of the cats are much more powerful than your damage, so they are very important but kind of costly to maintain. So each of this would be needing a cat mercenary ticket, which can be obtained on your mission board, or you can simply pay zennies to acquire them and to renew them. There you go. If you would want to hire them, you would need 60,000 zenny per week. And look at them. There are 4, so you need 240,000 zenny per week to sustain their rental. Okay, but nonetheless, they are very much important in solo grind, in solo battles, and also on solo dungeons. They really help you, particularly Wasabi, on those tough stages wherein the damage of the MVPs or the bosses there are too much currently for your character. Wasabi will be doing the tanking for you. And then Maisa is dealing a lot of damage together with Po, and also your healer will be Goro. So it's a full team for you. And if you're not using that, you can also resort to mercenaries, not the cats, in your rifts, in your instances here through the matchmaking if you cannot find anybody else. Okay, for the quests, it's here. Okay, we have different types of quests. We have the main story, the side story quests, and we have the collection quests. There is also hidden quests. You will determine them depending on what they look on the map. Okay, So more on that on the next guides. And that's it. I'm sure there are still a lot of questions, a lot of things that you want to learn in this game. Don't fret, I have a ton of upcoming guides for you, just for you. I have been working so hard day and night for these guides, so I do hope that you appreciate all of them. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye!
Now